Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ok Xoomer. I'm your host, Aaron Lichtig, Xometry guy and former Jepardy champion. And I'm here today with Amin Hasani. Now, Amin is the founder of a fascinating and really powerful organization called Blue Heart Hero. And we're going to talk about that as well as his life and his journey and some of his other pursuits as well. So welcome, Amin. It's great to have you.
Yeah, hi, Aaron. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast today.
So first, tell our audience about what Blue Heart Hero is.
So Blue Heart Hero is an online platform where we share 3D printable open source designs that makes the lives of the underserved communities easier. So we designed 3D printable attachments that makes products, services, and tasks around the world of people with disability more accessible to them. Instead of designing robotic arms, we designed simple pieces that goes on products and makes the product accessible to people with disabilities.
Awesome. Now, how did you get into starting this organization?
A few years ago, me and my friend Jetango, who is the co-founder of Blue Heart Hero, we got together on the idea of a 3D printed fork holder. The idea was interesting, but the execution wasn't really there. And we had the idea of designing something very small, minimal, and not too eye-catching, something subtle that the person doesn't need to wear. They just need to grab it when they need to, hold anything round like flatware or a toothbrush. And since then, we've been developing different similar ideas. And 4 or 5 years forward, now we opened our platform to more designers and engineers like us who want to contribute to the world with their creativity.
When we were talking earlier, you showed me a couple of the things that you have designed as a part of Blue Heart Hero. Could you show the viewers what some of those look like?
Absolutely. So when we were developing this pen holder, we had different ideas of a strap on hand, and then we made the idea better and better, and we improved it down to this little piece of plastic that you see. It's 3D printed. And if your audience know about 3D printing, especially FDM machines, this is a very simple 3D print that doesn't cost even $1. It takes probably 10 minutes to print, and no matter what material you use, it's going to work. And the shape of the clip allows the person to grab anything that's round, like this toothbrush, and keeps it tight. We added a little clip here that allows the clip to go on any watch strap, bracelet, you name it. So if the person is wearing a watch, they can hold a pen or a toothbrush with just the move of their hand. We have videos of people on our website that after 30-something years, they are able to grab a pen, brush their teeth with their partial hand using this simple 3D print.
Awesome. Now, you also have a really interesting personal story for how you got to the US and how you got to this point. How did that play out for you?
So I'm originally from Iran, and I was always passionate about making products, designing for a better user interface, and mostly helping people with disability. I don't know why, but it was always with me. I designed a chair for kids with disabilities when I was 14, made a prototype, and it never got anywhere. Never could raise funding or find investors. And I realized the US is the best country that any entrepreneur with passion and hard work could get results and invest in their ideas. So I moved out of Iran 2015 to continue my education in mechanical engineering. And it's been 7 years and haven't been back because of some political fights between the two countries. But I'm very, very happy to be in the US, and having all these opportunities and resources really enabled us to create Blue Heart Hero.
So in addition to Blue Heart Hero, you also have a day job that involves mechanical engineering and design. How did you get into engineering and design in the first place?
Mechanical engineering was by accident. Back in college, it was the best choice for me. But when I realized learning about mechanical engineering materials and different fabrication methods helps me as a designer. And industrial design has always been with me. So I self-studied industrial design, CGI, rendering, gaming, and like game design and everything. So these were my hobbies. And right now I'm the design director of Plugout. I design for major banks and airports in the US and some major tech companies, mostly advanced security systems. And I design the outside. The inside is electrical engineering. That's not my field. But when it comes to what the components are and how we could make a beautiful product at a low manufacturing cost, and in the US, that's where I come in. And my background in engineering, industrial design, and entrepreneurship really helped me develop world-class designs that play out.
That's great. And as part of Blue Heart Hero, you also mentioned to me that there is another company or another entity that you created that's related to a product that was designed as a part of Blue Heart Hero. How does that work?
Yes. So when we were developing all these ideas, actually, I have another example here. Jet designed this jig that any nail clipper just sits inside and keeps it flat. So people with lower dexterity they could easily push the lever down and trim their hands. And we started attacking different products and ideas around ourselves just to see how we could make the world more accessible. While doing that, we came across ceramic mugs, and we started designing these handles that go on different mugs. The idea was great, but it didn't work because mugs already have handles and it looked awkward, it looked too medical. And we thought, okay, a mug is a very simple product. Why can't we re-engineer that and come up with a design that's subtle, that's inclusive, it doesn't stand out, and it fits everybody regardless of their physical capabilities. And that's how we designed the curved mug, that we had to file a separate company because we want to keep everything at Blue Heart Hero nonprofit and open source. And for the mug, we want to mostly work with businesses to promote an inclusive product, mostly promotional product, because you know how companies would they like to put their logo on employee gifts. So we started 3D printing different mugs with different shape of handle, different profiles, and after hundreds of designs, we came down to 10 different designs. We blindfolded our friends and asked them to grab these mugs that we put on a table, test them, feel them, and tell us which one works for them better. And everyone chose only one design, which was kind of ironic. We picked that, did a few production runs, tested it with 2 communities in the US that support people with limb difference. So from like Parkinson, partial limbs, people with healthy hands. We tested a few hundred people since 2019, got great feedback. And this guy right here is our produced ceramic mug that we've been selling on our website.
Awesome. Now, you also have a contest that is running right at this time, right now.
Yes,
that's actually,
yeah, that's on Blue Heart Hero, and it's sponsored by Exometry. Thanks to you guys, we got so much exposure, and we're really excited for this contest. Last year, we did a design contest for the first time at Blue Heart Hero that for a 7-year-old Native American girl in Long Island. She was born with partial hand, and to follow her ancestors' tradition, she has to master archery, and she loves it, just like her siblings and her dad. We met with them in Long Island, and we were testing these simple attachments, and their family asked me if we could do something that she could hold an archery bow, and using her fully developed hand, she could pull the string. With the partial hand, she could hold the bow. The solution was, or the design was very simple to me and Jed, but we thought this is an opportunity. There's a story. We could ask other designers to come in and chip in, because we get so many messages of random designers that they just want to work for us and do some designs. And they ask us, how can we contribute? And we were overwhelmed by the load of messages. So we did the contest. Someone from Australia submits this beautiful design that we 3D printed with the FDM machines at our home and tested it with Mia, the girl in Long Island. The prototype worked great, but it was PLA material, and we did not feel comfortable with having that as the final product. That's when we got contacted by one of your colleagues at Exometry, and they 3D printed 2 beautiful pieces that worked great. And we're going to test it with Mia very soon. And she's going to be starting to practice archery with her family.
We are so excited about that, and
Yeah,
thanks for giving us that opportunity to be a part of it. And for this
absolutely.
contest that's live now, this one is about
Yeah.
designing things for the kitchen.
Yeah, we call this one kitchen accessibility. So anything about cooking, eating, just being in the kitchen, cleaning, any task that people have issues with. It could be people who are deaf, blind, or they have visible or hidden disability. We want designers to come up with simple solutions that are 3D printable. And the reason behind that is not only now we have you guys as the most advanced network of 3D printers and manufacturing capabilities in the US, but 3D printing technology is more accessible and lower cost than any other fabrication method in the world. So our designs are more accessible to people around the world. And at this point, we think we will have lots of great ideas coming in, and it's all free and open source. People could grab them 3D printed for their family members, friends, and make the world more accessible.
So if you are out there watching this and you have any good ideas that you think could help make the kitchen more accessible for all people, please go to Blue Heart Heroes website. It's just the words bluehearthero.com, and check out the contest, submit your designs. If you're the winner, Xometry will make those, and we'll make them come to life and help Amin and team get them into the right people's hands. So Amin, thank you for coming on the show, and thanks for all the work that you're doing. We're really excited about being a part of it this year, and hopefully we'll get some great designs.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks again to Amin for joining. Stay healthy out there, and we'll see you again next week with another episode of OK Xoomer.